to feed these hungry Steam Deck fans with the Linux 6.8 kernel. Yeah. Hello, people. Another beautiful day or night. Yep. Hope your five senses work. Health and strength is good. We're excellent. What? It's just about 10:20 at night right now. So yeah. Let me put this information out for you. What's up, Steam Deck fans? Steam Deck Tribe, Nation, Universe, World, Legion. What's good? Mob, what's happening? Squad, what's up? Nerds, geeks, and freaks, and you investigators. Yeah. Linux 6.8 kernel and Ubuntu 24.4 comes out next month. Yeah. And of course, I'm going to add the weekend PC deals with this. So yeah. I got you covered. Don't worry about it. Anyway, listen to this. See what I got here. It says here, Linux 6.8 kernel release. This is what's new. It says here, after several months of development, the Linux 6.8 kernel has been officially released. It says the kernel is of particular. I was going to say popular. Particular notes to Ubuntu users, as it's the version chosen to ship in Ubuntu 24.4 LTS, which comes out next month. Okay. It says here, IE, as the GA kernel thereby supports for duration of the release. Announcing the release of the Linux kernel 6.8 and the official Linux kernel mailing list, LAML, Linux founder Linus Torvald say, this is not the historical big release that 6.7 was. We seem to be back to a fairly average release size for the last few years. Adding, you can see it in the overall diff stats too. The books look like an average release in pretty much all aspects, and we don't have, for example, any obvious big new file system or architecture. I think the biggest single new thing in 6.8 is probably the new XE DRM driver, but honestly, the big bulk of the change are just various random updates and fixes all over. It says your Linux 6.8 new features. As you did expect, Linux 6.8 includes plenty of prep, bring-ups, and easily enablement for hardware and hardware enabled features most of us aren't currently using. This includes the experimental Intel XE DRM driver Linus mentioned in his release notes, plus further support for AMD Zen 5 and other upcoming AMD hardware, including initial code for Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, and then it says and related SoCs. Then it says and similar. It says, but for me, the truly exciting Linux kernel change are the ones I can feel benefit from or make use of myself right now. And thankfully, Linux 6.8 comes with a bunch of them. Linux 6.8 adds Raspberry Pi 5 support with V3D DRM drivers, including GPU top and FDinfo support. This means that any distro offering Mesa 23.3 and Linux 6.8 will provide a solid graphic experience out of the box on the Pi 5. No kernel patches is required. And then let's see if I got this here. Then it says this change will help ensure Ubuntu 24.4 LTS runs sweet as Pi on the Raspberry Pi 5. Then it says here in the kernel version, the Z-swap subsystem is able to force cold pages out to real swap when memory pressure gets too much. Then it says, with opt-out of those who don't wish to use this, there's also a new Z-swap mode to disable writing back to swap entirely. And it says Linux 6.8 is available to prevent direct write to block device with mounted file system. Then it says in parentheses, accepting BTRFS for the moment. And it's close parentheses. Then it says dev says writing to mount device can lead to file system corruption and crashes. Although this is disabled by default, Linux distros are likely to enable it. And then it says here an adjustment to the Intel P state CPU frequency scaling driver will mean devices powered by Intel Meteor Lake CPU released at the end of last year. And then it says hit their advertised boost speed under Linux, as under previous kernel they were found to be running 100 megahertz under. Then it says thus if you use Linux on a Lenovo ThinkPad X1 Carbon Gen 12, Acer Swift Go 14, Asus ExpertBook B5, and or other laptop powered by Intel Core Ultra mobile processors, you can expect a pinch more performance during peak load when running the newest Linux kernel. Then it says here, on the subjects of portables, AMD Ryzen 7000 and upcoming Ryzen 8000 laptops were suffering from radio frequency interference, RFI, from the Wi-Fi and GPU memory clock. Linux 6.8 includes AMD RFI mitigations, that's WBRF, to resolve this. Then it says here, note, Linux kernel includes network buffs that provides better cache frequency. This is said to improve TCP transmission control protocol. Says here performance with many concurrent connection up to 40%, a sizable uplift. And here are the features. Linux gamers will be pleased to hear that Linux 6.8 now supports Nintendo Switch Online controllers, PAL Kitty X5 and Arcade 2023 handheld consoles, Adafruit Mini 12C gamepad, Lenovo Go controllers, and color management on the Steam Deck. And it says here, and also include driver fixes for the official Steam controller. In addition to the above, here are some other choices highlight in Linux 6.8. New stat mount, parentheses, and list mount, parentheses, system call, new deadline server mechanism, Rust kernel support for long arch CPU, possible change the size of tracing sub-buffer, guest first memory feature for KVM, KSM advisor for auto mount tuning kernel, same page, merging subsystem, 11% or so higher system call entry performance on IBM Z, new PHY network driver written in Rust, Intel Trust Domain Extension TDX host side support, Intel IAA compression accelerator, DMesg, DMESG, sounds like DMesg, info on whether 32-bit support is disabled at boot. Perf tool now support data type profiling, Apple M1 Thunderbolt Dart support, and Bcache FS gains initial online file system check and repair, and App Armor switch to SH256 for policy hash. And it says here, finally, while few, if any of us run Linux on RISC boards, RISC-V boards, or RISC-V boards, there's no denying that the open source processor architecture has a bright future. Linux 6.8 adds support for AMD Microblaze Soft Core RISC-V CPU, XIP kernel features, RISC-V HW probe, close parentheses, says system call can now suspend to RAM and RISC V when the SUSP SBI extension is present. No, it says when the SUSP SBI extension is present. Sorry about that. And ship a new kernel, a new camera subsystem driver for the Star 5 SoC. It says for more details on all the above, recommend sifting through the two-part LWN merge roundup, part 1 and 2, which offer a waffle-free overview plus link info. Then it says, as for getting Linux 6.8, you can download the source code right now and compile the kernel by handout. You're best off waiting for the Linux distribution to package this kernel release and push it out as a software patch. And it says next month you can install or upgrade Ubuntu 24.4, which includes Linux 6.8 by default, and this will be back ported to Ubuntu 22.4 LTS in the next HWE/Ubuntu 22.4.5 LTS. And it says using canonical mainline build is not encouraged, not least because they're not signed, so can fail to boot in certain situations. Don't get security updates. And then it said, that said, some folks do install canonical mainline kernel build in Ubuntu, though some only do so temporarily. If you really can't wait to get your hands on Linux kernel 6.8, then those pre-packaged DEBS are on option, but you do use them at your own risk. So yeah, you Linux users, nobody gave a comment just yet, but you Linux users, you're good. And you Linux desktop, laptop users, you're good. You Steam Deck fans, you're getting color management, so that goes with the OLED, that goes with the HDR and OLED, so yeah. And yeah, you can use the Nintendo Switch controller, Powkitty, handheld consoles, Adafruit Mini 12C gamepad, Lenovo Legion Go controllers. Yeah, you Steam Deck fans are covered. So yeah, and for you laptop and desktop users, yeah, you got what do you have here? You got all kind of updates from the kernel to KSM to physical network drivers to Intel Trust Domain Extension, Intel IAA compression, D-message info, whether 32-bit support is disabled, Apple M1 Thunderbolt Dart support. Yeah, you guys are covered with this. So for you Linux kernel experts, this news is for you. So you guys have some fun with this. For you experts and you engineers and you programmers who know how to use the Linux kernel, have fun with that. So I'll leave the link in the description box. Now, for you Steam Deck fans, I'm not done with you. I'm not done with you yet. We're talking about the weekend PC deals. I forgot to do it. That one was on me. Anyway, but I'm gonna add it with this. Yup. Anyway, what do we got? Let's see. Weekend PC game deals. Affordable EA Classic Combat Try a Tabletop Fest. What do we got here? Weekend PC deals is where the hottest gaming deals from all over the internet are gathered into one place every week for your consumption. So kick back, relax, and hold on to your wallets. Let's see here. What else we got? Oh yeah. You Steam Deck fans, you're covered, man. So let's see here. What do we have? we have for you Steam Deck fans? Okay, on the weekend PC deals, what do we have? All kind of deals. Okay, you little pop-up, get out the way. Now let's get down to business. It says Humble Store has refreshed its choice buff, making available 8 new games as a part of March collection. Noi 2, the complete edition Warhammer Ages of Sigmar arrives as the main draw of this month bundle. And it says Warhammer Age of Sigmar Realms of Ruin Ultimate Edition Noi Complete Edition Star Citizen Saint Row Black Skyland After Image Destroyer, the U-Boat Hunter, Solstice are the games available this time. And it says the Humble Choice bundle will refresh next month to bring another wave of games, given plenty of time to decide on the current selection. The bundle costs $11.99 to purchase, which is in addition to the list games, includes benefits like Humble Store discount while being subscribed. And what else? It says here Humble also kicks off the Heroine bundle just a few hours ago. A 7-game collection with 2 tier to consider. It starts with copies of Chorus Metal, Hellsinger, A Plague Tale, Innocence, and Scars Above in first tier, which will set you back $10 purchase. However, paying the full $15 of the bundle will add 3 more games to your library, bringing Eastward's Lisa Complete Edition and Wanted Dead. There's also 3 weeks left on the bundle before it goes from the Humble Store. Alright, now, and it says Epic Games Store at a special giveaway this week. It offers a game that was released onto the store as a freebie, while other platforms receive its full price title. Astro Duel is the latest drop, a sci-fi combat developed by Rusty Moyer. It says the game offers unique blends of top-down space platform engineers with your nano fighter being able to switch modes between space flight and ground combat mode in middle of a fight. The title is playable both in 3-player co-op and 6-player versus mode, depending on what your friends are into. And it says Astro Duel giveaway is active until March 14. On the same date, Epic will put up Deus Ex Mankind Divided and The Bridge as the next freebie. So now, Mortal Kombat 1 is the game you'll get to try out for free this weekend. The free event promotion from NetherRealm brings the hit fighting game reboot for anyone on Steam to try. Only the multiplayer is fully unlocked during this trial, though, as the story mode is restricted to the initial chapter as a tester. The weekend offer ends March 10th. Okay, so now the big deals with EA bringing a bunch of its classics to Steam with deep price cuts. Capcom and Bandai Namco putting on publisher sales, and ongoing Tabletop Fest is a pretty packed weekend for discounted games. Here's our picks for the big deals. Oh, and by the way, the Steam sale is coming up, so get ready for that. So they have Mortal Kombat 1, $35.69, Forza Horizon 5, $29.99, Void Train, $22.49, Crusader King 3, $22.49, Sifu, $19.99, Medal of Honor Above and Beyond, $19.99, Wandering Village, $18.74, Stone Shard, $18.74, Last Spell, $17.49, Resident Evil Village, $15.99, Cult of the Lamb, $14.99, Wizard with a Gun, $14.99, Warhammer 40,000 Bolt Gun, $14.95. Such Art Genius Artist Simulator, $13.74 on Steam. Traveler's Rest, $12.05. Astronomer, $11.99. Hard West, $10.49. Desperado 3, $9.99. Disco Elysium, $9.99. Wingspan, $9.99. Terraforming Mars, $9.99. Black Book, $9.99. Dragon Ball Xenoverse, $9.99. Valheim, $9.99. Desperado 3, $9.99. What's that? Trailmakers, $9.99 on Steam. Resident Evil 3, $9.99 on Steam. Resident Evil 2, $9.99. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, $9.89. Mega Man 11, $9.99. DMC 5, $9.89. Command and Conquer Ultimate Collection, $9.88. Dorfamatic, $9.79. You guys got some deals, that's for sure. That's for sure. So yeah, guys got some deals, man. Anyway, what else we got? Yeah, weekend PC deals. There's the Steam there's a spring sale that's coming. So yeah, and if the spring sale don't work, there's a summer sale, autumn sales, winter sale. But between those two, between those season sales, there's always some weekend, some other festivities, other sales that's going on within Steam, GOG, Epic, yeah. So anyway, so you guys got some games. All right, now where are we at? I'm sitting there reading. Oh, it says here. Okay, I did. Okay, I did drag. What's it? Dorfamatic. Okay. Okay, so Ace Combat 7, $9.59. Sable, $8.74. Little Nightmare 2, $8.69. We Love Katamari Reroll Royal Reverie, $8.69. Slay the Spire, $8.49. Democracy 4, $8.09. Resident Evil 7, $7.99. Dragon Ball Z Fighters, $7.65 on Game and Billet. Narco, $7.49. Breath Edge, $7.49. Nino Kuni Wrath of the White Witch, $7.49. Little Nightmare, $7.49. Frostpunk, $5.99. Sprawlland, $5.39. Saboteur, $4.99. Dragon Dogma Dark Arisen, $4.79. Plaguing Involved, $4.49. 20 Minutes Till Dawn, $3.24 on Steam. The House of Da Vinci, $2.99. Populous $2 on Steam. Populous The Beginning, $2 on Steam. Dungeon Keeper, $2. SimCity Unlimited, $1.99. And Space Crew Legendary Edition on Steam, $0. And Astro Duel from Epic, it's free. Now for GOG. GOG has Steel Rising, $7.49. Sinking City, $11.99. Beyond Two Souls, $9.99. Skyrim, $9.99. Northgard, $8.99. Spirit Farewell Edition, $7.49. Dungeon 3, $7.49. Dishonor 2, $5.99. What Remains of Edith Finch, $4.99. Stalker Shadows of Chernobyl, $4.99. Stalker Cause of Priyat, $4.99. Crisis, $4.99. Dragon Dogma Dark Arisen, $4.79. Hellblade Suna Sacrifice, $4.49. A Short Hike, $4.39. Tomb Raider Game of the Year, $3.99. Longest Journey, $3.99. Gris 374, Trine Enchanted 374, Far Cry 2 Fortune Edition 299, Stalker, Clear City 249, World in Conflict Complete Edition 249, Tom Clancy Splinter Cell 249, that's $2.50. Memoria 199, Prince of Persia Sands of Time 199, Prince of Persia The Two Thrones 199, Sid Meier Colonization 179, Cossack Anthology 149, Rayman 2 Great Escape 149, Rayman Forever 149, and Roller Coaster Tycoon 149. So yeah, those are your games on Steam and GOG. And of course, Epic is giving away a freebie. And yeah, you Steam Deck fans are good with your Linux kernel and your weekly PC deals. So yeah, got you covered. Tomorrow brings more news, so I'll keep you guys up to date. The spring sale is coming up. Today is the 10th, so should be big in it. Should be the spring sale. The spring sale for Steam should begin in like next week. So yeah, get ready for that. But in the meantime, there'll be more news and more updates coming. So I'll keep you posted. Yeah. Yeah. Keep your storage in check and get your SD cards ready. Spring is almost upon us. So yeah. Or is it here already? Linux kernel 6.8. That's for you Linux experts. You know, Linux experts, engineers, who know how to use the kernel when it comes out, when those updates comes out. So brought some new features. The Steam Deck benefited from it. Linux laptop and desktop benefited from it. So yeah, there will after 6.8 there might be 6.9 coming after that. So whenever that comes out, I'll let you know. But other than that, man, gaming on the Steam Deck, pretty good. Linux gaming is alive and well. And there will be they're still sorting games, and games are coming in. Dragon Dogma and Dragon Dogma 2 and Horizon Forbidden West should be up this month. So get ready for those games and get ready to start playing. So yeah. But other than that, man, you guys are good. News, deals, games, updates, the usual stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this video for y'all to enjoy. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still Star Wars and Star Trek playing, or Dark Side. I'm gone. Peace.